My pen is sick. My knife will get you in the neck. If you wanna run that, let me show you where my motherfucking gun at. My pen is sick. My knife will get you in the neck. If you wanna run that, let me show you where my gun at. Go to a place where we could go have fun at. Your body will be placed in a trunk by good fellas that have good times. I murdered the best of them. They had to learn life's lessons. We're moving on up like the Jeffersons. Then I'm getting on some space age shit like the Jetsons. Fly to work to get you some work. A tyrant rolling around with futuristic pistols. Trench coat henchmen slice you up nice like some venison. Because you have to sin to win. My pen is sick. My knife will get you in the neck. If you wanna run that, let me show you where my motherfucking gun at. My pen is sick. My knife will get you in the neck. If you wanna run that, let me show you where my motherfucking gun at. The texture of this lecture perplex designer dimensions, subside the subdivisions that conquer division. In this sentence it was written, the heathens took over the regions to make allegiance. But I'm gonna give you a depleting sequence. To the masses I hope it reaches. They're sucking you like leeches, toss you off the spear into chemical beaches. This is razor blade perfection, a dawn of its own age. Cut your fucking lights off and send you back to the Stone Age. Get your fucking head blown off from this lyrical road rage. From the brain come the ink to the page. The texture of this lecture perplex designer dimensions, subside the subdivisions to conquer divisions. In this sentence it was written. Your Excellency, they will talk to you unintelligently. That's when you stab him unexpectedly. Your Excellency, they will talk to you unintelligently. That's when you stab him unexpectedly. Hit it with the iron fist that will break his external. Send him to the eternal wrath of the infernal. Swift kick to the neck, sever the spinal. Sharp for the sword, slice your vocal cord. Send his head to his allegiance for this completion. They fear the appearance of justice. There's no weak soul among us. Hit you so hard you will cough up blood out your lungs to feed you from the inside out. We will start from the core. For years you killed the unfortunate. Now it's time to settle the score. Revenge of the lotus. Snap fingers to bring you out of hypnosis. Don't play with magic if you can't handle the hocus pocus. You lost focus. Kill your third generation soldiers as a bonus. Moment is monumentous, continue to then its sentence. Hear the mirror image, fingerprint imprinted, face recognition, tradition. Look and listen, every microphone will listen. Right is the price in every device. Hackers continue to spy. Just look in the camera's eye. Companies act like they don't know it's all a lie. Get off Facebook and read a real book. No free will in this land. Track you on Instagram. Mob will let you on Twitter. Smart devices is humanity's babysitter. Don't follow the Rat Pack on Snapchat. Everyone will get put to the test. Your phone will have you fully possessed. Stressed, finger scrolling to death. Get off IG and talk to a real OG. Moment is monumentous. Continued and then its sentence. Here is society's menace. Here is society's menace. Legendary, extravagant, extravaganza. The perimeter will be the incinerator. The face, the waste of space. Time complex is too complex. Imaginary, legendary, extravagant, extravaganza. The perimeter will be the incinerator. The face, the waste of space. Time complex is too complex. Imaginary, legendary, extravagant extravaganza. The perimeter will be the incinerator. The face, the waste, the space. Time complex, it's too complex. Nonetheless, wave particle article to read certain molecules. Scientific definition, mass spirit, intuition. Believe me, I see you working through people. The manifestation of manipulation. My self-consciousness is supreme in every dream. So I have a plan of a master plan. They banish me with a wooden staff in the desert sands. But from the desert sands I conquered lands. The profound sounds of the godly trumpet, you can't stomach it. The wicked will vomit on their garments. You better praise your sergeants. Pray that you don't turn into targets. Red dot beams on you regardless. The lust to be a prideful, narcissistic glutton. To push the button over and over for exposure. But the overexposure will expose you. Take it close to close and global. Intercontinental, longitude, latitude. The circumference of the compass. Electronic, magnetic, interstellar calisthenics. To exercise the elements, to bend degrees of intelligence. Can't fathom the phantom. What's these remedies? To harness these energies, levitation and time traveling manipulation.
Daddy, wake up.
I don't even recognize how I got desensitized, capitalized and monopolized. This special presentation will be monetized. So with this rhythm, I will be seen on the algorithm. The federal rendition, set up the commission. Believe me, family, I will reset up the families. Any problems, I have a blade sharp as all razors. Turn into Albert Anastasia. That's the ink that we incorporated. We never got outdated. Through the centuries, our names got celebrated. Through the centuries, our names got celebrated. Because that is the ink that we are incorporated. Hey. I pray for my rivals pray to idols. I pray for my rivals pray to idols for survival. Go ahead and get the rifles, devil on the arrival. The territory will be hostile, have you in a hostel with blow torches to your nostrils. Watch out for the imposters. I will be eating fettuccine pasta, top with arugula with a twist of lemon. Listening to John Lennon, we can restart from the beginning. Let there be light, after let there be light, I will enlighten you with some insight to take you away from fright. Bring you out of the total darkness at night. He will bring in thy wrath when you worship thy golden calf. I pray for my rivals pray to idols for survival. I pray for my rivals pray to idols for survival. I pray for my rivals pray to idols for survival. What's the purpose? To reach the surface. What's beneath the surface will unearth us, sucking all this extra surplus like a glory hole that's worthless. Sloppiness, I can't wait for seconds. Better count down the seconds. Pop-Tarts on the pop charts. We will breeze in our glorious chariot carts. I will David Blaine a deck of cards. Your face will go through glass shards. Deep fried like Fat Lord. The emotion of the potion of the potent content. I'm fine with Haley's comment. I got time for one comment. What's the purpose? To reach the surface. What's beneath the surface will unearth us, sucking all this extra surplus like a glory hole that's worthless. Yo, the enemy's on the front lines, motherfucker. Wake the fuck up. The enemy's on the front lines, motherfucker. The enemy's on the front lines, motherfucker. You better wake up. The enemies on the front lines, trained assassins with gas masks, infantry troops, sharpshooters, snipers on roofs. We scope targets that are lethargic or bloodthirsty. Special black ops marksmen will hit you long range, 2 miles away with the wind blowing in each direction. Left your melon split at the middle of the intersection. Have your sergeant guessing what direction the call of death came from. Black laced up booted militants marching to perfection. General giving orders, taking the land section by section. Taking the land section by section. Because of the pollution, I will stick up every financial institution. This will be a silent revolution that will come like a thief in the night. When you have awoke, you will be forever broke. That's what happens when you depend on something man-made. It's too hot in the sun with no shade. With the UV rays, your skin will bubble and blister. Bring my enemies hither and slay them before they slither. I was sworn into secrecy to slay the scene decently. I thought we was created equally. You need help immediately. Had to be strategically. There'll be no leniency. This intensity will continue immensely. Roll up on you with a shotgun. My name is Iceman Kuklinski. After the hunted body, they'll catch me eventually. I collect with interest. My last victim was stomachless. Send you to hell with a motherfucking shotgun shell. I'll send you to hell with a motherfucking shotgun shell. Fascinated on his journey, the best of its jurisdiction. Don't think this is pure fiction. I'm fascinated on this journey, the best of its jurisdiction. Don't think this is pure fiction. Ways of non-fiction is a final addiction. From the seas of reeds being split, fast forward to the crucifixion. I'm sitting here pondering, writing on Mars, way beyond the stars. With my mental, I could reach so far. Don't think it's over. I'm the next supernova. Blunts in rotation to the elevation station. Don't get out of rotation because there's no quotation. Revelation, relations, lessons, blessings, stories and concepts. To reset this motion picture world scene deception. No equal to people. I bleed through space content relevant. Kill for the last settlement. Sub-zero martyrs, the killers of our forefathers. Supreme manifest, destinized. My third eye with the Hubble. Colossal connection crumble. Subject world land of its republic. Solar war remains supreme. It's lights, camera, and action when you get the satisfaction. Peep this, I know the holy written secret words of OC script. It was left by the ancients. In this era, we would travel portals, zip it through wormholes. I'm here to leave my name in the history books. Let's take a look and see how history looks. You can't stop me this time, sorry. You can't define my find. Are you missing these secret documents? Table of contents, lose your subconscious. I wanna be beyond this, it's about to unfold. Unleash the new Dead Sea Scrolls. Remember the rawness, flawless agility, consistency. Rip the scene visually. Please don't take it to desperate measures. The sins and humanity's pleasures. The sins and humanity's pleasures.
Iconography, photographic memory, photography, mockery. Caught in a sudden picture, stuck in split seconds of time. Rewind the definition, itchy itching, soul the stitching, enriched the enriching, chronicle dismissing, cut the grass. I hear snakes hissing. The list will be a famous listing. Now cross yourself off the list. It was sent as a gift, swallowed up by the mist. Look at the time on your wrist, almost 12 is a risk. Grind is grit, commit, bury under cement, hidden behind tent. Money was spent, you better hide in that vent. As a spectator, outwitty the negotiator, thrown in the river, ate by a gator. Here comes the Terminator, futuristic simulator. Calculate the calculator, met your maker. Here's the naysayer, area gets grayer. I'm on a special conquest, traveling on celestial objects. Rhyme a topic, microscopic, all doors are locked. And I killed the locksmith, killer guitar riff. Light up another spliff, turn reality to myth. Use Use common sense, put you out of your sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Look at the fine print. To be a king, you have to be a prince. They try to lure me. They didn't know I had an Israeli-made Uzi. Liquor had me oozy. Under their breath, they had loose teeth. Armed to the teeth, ready to put all of them underneath. Oh, Grimmy wants to reap the benefits. Turn this motherfucker out. Leave them all in ruins. Sprang everything in my vicinity like Larry Looney Tunes. I see no colors, just a whole bunch of dead motherfuckers.
Fascination of this orientation. Naysayers quiet from this new edition. Rendition, spark this Edison medicine. Travel with my peers in light years. Fascination of this orientation. Naysayers quiet from this new edition. Rendition, spark this Edison medicine. Travel with my peers in light years. Corporate portrait or partake in something different. Don't be late on space, renting space, I'm content. We need an update. The telescope lens. In space and time, I will bend. Multiply every dimension in a fine condition. Boomerang blade, too nice, cut you twice. Snake bit, snake eyes, no dice. King Cobra reflex with a python grip. Don't slip. Coil suffocation, dominant to genes. You're on the endangered species list. Get the legist, hammer time. You can't touch this. I'm too legit to quit. Too legit to quit. I'm an ill Sumerian, born from inner space reptilians to blend in with chameleon skins to face the 7 deadly sins. Post-way slang poetry, self of knowledge, knowledge of self. Put blade, drinks blood off like a ultra MK myself. Spit that easy, real greasy. Don't cry your face, we will deep fry. Class, rational rash, superstition, gut trust is a must. From fragrances to Egyptian musk, holy fragrances travel to every sense of your mental. Use 100% of your full potential. Elite presidential will finesse the basics to the residential. I'm from the era where we're causing terror. I'm from a motherfucking era. We are causing terror. Real G's move in silence. The streets is where I roam. Approach you quietly with this holy chrome. Dome shot to the dome. Blood puddle ego. 2-hand pistol. 50 cal Desert Eagle. Watch me paint the seminar like the Regal. Ill energy stilo, can't fuck with the street lingo. Where the fiends and dope dealers mingle. Don't fall victim of that white substance. Either you're using or producing. If you're using, you are losing. This ain't confusing. Selling coke to the heads. Maneuvering quietly. I don't wanna end up in the feds. Gaining street knowledge from the dreads. Don't cut my product, I want good street cred. This is business, keep my product pumping. I don't want to see my fiends lose no interest. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm from the era where we're causing terror. I'm from the era where we're causing terror. Don't fall for the magician's magic, orchestrating magic on social media fabric. Muster up the negativity, it will cut your longevity. Don't follow these soulless celebrities. The news on TV will rock you the fuck to sleep. COVID riots tomorrow, it will be something new. Watching the negative frequencies till your face turns blue. This is a stage and everyone has to play their part. The sheep are blind and will get led to the wolf's den. The master plan. What's for dinner? Sacrificial lamb. Smart TVs and smartphones and smart tablets will monitor your habits. Google and military drones will gather your information and be patiently waiting for you to fall for the trap. You're the enemy of the state If you want a real revolution, you have to plot and strategize and don't fall for their lies from fake news. That's the real bad guys. This has just begun. Welcome to Agenda 21. It's gonna get real motherfucking dirty, you heard me? It's gonna get real motherfucking dirty, you heard me? It's gonna get real motherfucking dirty, you heard me?